I don't know what happened. Okay, I had a whole like the intro did not play. Hello, 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 everybody. The full intro did not play. We just went right into it. It's like, oh, we're just gonna throw you into the deep end. It doesn't matter. Just gonna throw you into the deep end, and if you survive, you survive. If you don't, you don't. Now, don't be surprised. I do not have bald ears today. I just have on flat earrings. I don't have hoops on. But baby, we is on time, and don't forget to hit those links in the description box down below if you're on YouTube. Gov and org. Oh my god. You are such a hater. And this is the funny thing. He talked about put a tell on him if he is already stepping out. I need to know. Only for it's gonna come back that Danny knows and Danny does not care. Danny and Andre are. I love it. I love them. Now, here's the funny thing about this entire situation. Evil Genuine is like, I need to know about the women he's hooked up with. I need to know X, Y, and Z. And you're needing to know all these things only for it to be a face crack moment when you try to present this evidence to the family or this evidence to Danny. And Danny's like, I know. I'm out doing the same thing. What we on? Oh, Vanessa. Yeah, Vanessa, what the hell you doing here? Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, ain't nobody assuming. Something's wrong. Go and tell her. Oh. Hey, Bobby. Girl, please. Martin don't need your help. We ain't going straight to commercial. Okay, first of all, Nicole, Martin don't need your help. You talk about it's weighing on me how I'm going to save, Martin, help Martin save his family. And it's just like, Martin don't need your help. Okay, he told Smitty he was tired of being treated like street booty in his own home, right? And in order to stop having Smitty treat him like street poontang, he was gonna turn himself in. Smitty said, I don't know what you thought this was, but that ain't this and that ain't that. Okay? This ain't that and that ain't this. You're not turning yourself in. Do you realize how many people you're gonna take down with you if you do that? Did you ever think about how dumb it would be if you turned yourself in? Like, come on. Come on, Martin. Be for real. Did you ever think how dumb it would be if you turned yourself in? So as we're going down this whole, obviously we talked about this yesterday. Him and Smitty is already working it out. They're gonna go to couples counseling and they're gonna have date night on the regular. They got a date tonight. You might see them when you pop out with Carlton if you go on a date. Okay? Talk about I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna save Martin's family. You need to figure out how you're gonna help yourself, okay? The Lord rewards those who help themselves. Those reward I believe that's the saying. If I'm wrong, but he rewards those who help themselves. You need to help yourself. Like it's great that you worry about other people, but when you gonna start helping yourself and worrying about you? When you gonna start figuring out what you want in this life, who you want to be with, what man you want up in your home and in your bed? Okay, who up in your phone? Your phone dry. And these streets don't love nobody. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you, these streets don't love nobody, baby. Evil Genuine has lost his ever loving mind. He, at this current moment, is having his private investigator investigate Andre, and he wants him to not only talk to the women Andre has messed around with in the past, but he also wants that man to follow Andre to get dirt on him because obviously a man like that can't be squeaky clean. A man like that can't be X, Y, and Z. And it's just like you're about to get your face cracked. Okay? No, that wasn't him. That's not him. That's not him. That's not Greg. That's not Greg. I'll tell you when Greg pop up. Um, or I didn't get a good look at him. I hope that's not Greg. I hope he ain't coming in as a PI. That would be terrible. Come in with big energy or something like that. I don't know. Como say DJ, where are we at? What are we thinking? Oh, he over here trying to get dirt on Andre. And it's just like you gonna get a face crack when it comes out that Danny knows about what he doing and he know about what she doing. Like face on the ground, face toe up from the flow up, make a young player want to throw up. Okay, that's how bad it's going to be for you because you should have minded your goddamn business. Should have sat there, ate your food, and been with your young wife. Okay. Once again, I'm not taking this ring off, but shake some shiny. Okay, she sit down, and Andre and Danny over there getting it in. Okay, they up in there knocking boots. Okay, and I support this. And he's like, "Did I ever tell you like you just get more beautiful as I look at you, Danielle Dupree?" And she was like, "Danielle Richardson." Oh, Martin and Smitty got a date night. I know that. Oh, mm. Oh, Smitty don't give me a drink in a couple of weeks. Smitty, Martin, let it go. Talk to that man. Oh, and Vanessa then got caught up down to the uptown by Donnell and Jacob with Joey. And she's like, "What you doing here?" No, what are you doing here? Keep playing you, Donnell. Keep playing you, Donnell. Oh, Timo Tony Soprano is Timo Tony Soprano is on my last nerve. You really sitting up here, really trying to work yourself into this woman's life with her son. Boy Scout, not you sit there at a table with him. Mm-hmm. Oh, Vanessa don't want to say goodbye yet. Why? Because she feels guilty. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh. I love an understanding man. I can't wait till we see the daughter. Oh. Baby, they is living a best marital bliss life. Yeah, that's not Greg. Ugh! Getting him out of her bed and her life is top priority. How long have you been there? Long enough. Girl, she pissy at this point. Like, why won't you leave Danny alone? You didn't want her in your life. This is what I'm so confused about. Okay, can we talk? I feel like we could talk. Now, when we started the show, he wanted her to leave him the hell alone. He wanted her out of his life. He was talking bad to her, talking crazy to her, telling her he fell out of love with her. She needs to get over it, and was trying to turn her children against her to build this little life with his new wife, right? But now that she has shown that she has moved on, and she went and got married, and she's been getting that back cracked real well. Okay, call Andre the chiropractor because he is up there cracking backs regularly. Now that that is happening, now you can't take it. Now you're having issues with your wife. Now you can't get it up. Now you over here having a private investigator trying to dig up information on Andre to cause issues up in Danny's household. For what? For why? Poor Kate. Other than the fact that you're still in love with that woman and you couldn't fathom her moving on and being happy without you because you thought she would always be there. You thought she would always be there for you whenever you got done with the situation with the new wife. You thought you could go slip slide down to the old wife. First, and also, we're not going to forget, this is not the first time you cheated on your new wife with your ex wife because you've kissed Danny twice. Unos, dos. One, two. Kiss here, kiss there. A couple of kisses. As in two. Like, he on my last nerve. And then his wife caught him. Now, when it comes to Danny and Andre, Danny asked him, like, are you upset that I'm not, or will probably never take the last name Richardson? And he's like, no, you'll always be a one woman name to me, and that's Danny. Like, honestly, he sees the fact that she's just now getting back to whoever Danny Dupree was before she got married at 19 years old and became a wife and a mother. And he's helped her heal, and she's expressed that multiple times, but we've seen that over the months of them doing what they're doing. He's been helping her heal while she's made it to where he wants something more. And they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do, but I love them. Now Donnell is over there like, I was so selfish, I pushed. And oh, hey Juju. Um, hey Bobby, I hope I said hello when y'all came in. But little Donnell Jones is like, I pushed, I was being so selfish, and it's just like, boy, stop it. Stop letting Joey all up in your business and stop letting your mama play in your face. Discernment, intuition. Ooh, wanna get food? Huh? She can eat. Ooh, they nasty. He going to Orphan to get her some food. Oh, girl, she having flashbacks to this damn kiss. Oh yeah, he did call her incredibly beautiful before he kissed her. Yeah, get out her damn head. He has no boundaries. Yeah. Oh, I thought she caught him talking to that man about daddy, but she's very pissy about him working on the personal time. Yeah, girl, I think she might try to take you out, evil genuine. I think she might do it. I think she got the coochie muscles to do so. Lord help us. Vanessa, tell your son you sleeping with this man. Vanessa, tell your son you sleeping with this man. Well, you're sitting at the table with the man. This is the crazy thing. We know. I hate being in the know. Child, Lil Donnell Jones is. Jacob, the fact that you are sitting at the table with this man is beyond me. He playing in their faces. Don't thank him. Don't thank him. He is sitting up here playing in all three of their faces. Do you? Ah, yes. Ah, yeah. Mm. Okay, so we're learning something new about Team Tony Soprano. Okay, you know what? You might be helpful after all, Timu Tony Soprano. You might be helpful after all with Timu Carmelo sitting next to you. So the writers know about Kanye West being addicted to plastic surgery and got. I mean, everybody knows about that. That was a big thing. Everybody knows about that, but she's not the only. His mother isn't the only woman who's ever been addicted to plastic surgery, and then later, lost their lives. Oh, Martin and Smitty, their date night. Hmm. Y'all think this date night gonna end up with Smitty treating Martin like street booty again? I wonder. Anyway, so Wow, Timu Tony Soprano sitting next to Timu Carmela is irking my spirit because it's just like I know, as in the people of the general public, we know what happened, we know what you did, and it's driving us crazy that you were sitting up here with these people mourning the loss of, Boozy Susie Doug. We did get to learn something new about him. So when it came down to his mother, it's not like she went in for plastic surgery and, just passed away. His mother was addicted to plastic surgery. And no matter how good she looked, she just kept going to get more and more and more, trying to fight off the, time of aging. And let's be clear on something. There are two things you cannot, well, yeah, three things you cannot escape in this life: time, well, yeah, not time. Three, aging, taxes, and death. You can't fight off those three things. You cannot get away from those three things. You're going to age, you have to pay your taxes, and eventually, God forbid it happens to anybody, we all eventually leave the earth at some point in time, whether it was before our time or our time had came. So you can't fight off those things. And I think his mother was trying to fight the aging. Like, I'm gonna keep getting surgery so I could look as young as possible. Only she got addicted to it and kept going and kept going and kept going. And as she got older, she probably did have some health issues, to the point where if you're doctor shopping and you're keeping certain medical things away from the doctor can't know, you can't put, like, this surgery is risky, or, you can't use this medication, different things like that. So he was like, well, once I got the medical records and knew what happened, I was able to do the one thing that I hadn't been ready for, and that's mourn. And that's basically what's going to happen with you. Once you finally get the answers you want, you're going to be able to do the one thing that you've been holding off, and that's mourning. And let's be clear on something: mourning doesn't have a set time limit. Everybody mourns at their own rate, and mourning looks different for everyone. And I do feel bad for the character of LaDonnell Jones, because it's just like, your daddy gone, your mama's a lying heifer, your sister is still on campus with her sorors, and you over here trying to figure out and find out some answers, and you're still in the dark because you don't know that your mama is sleeping with this man who's giving you, it's pretty sound advice, even though he did have a hand in your father going. Jacob over here trying to help him be a Boy Scout, but there's only so much he can do. There's a net in my room. Um, Danny over here thinking about that man as an evil genuine, and she's trying to stop. But Andre went to get some food for Orphan Jeans, to replenish her strength so they could go at it again. Now I thought Triple H had heard Evil Genuine on the phone when it came to Danny, but she's thinking it's more about his work and the fact that he'd be working on his personal time. And it's just like, did Danny not warn you about this? Didn't you get told the second wife gets less? Oh yeah, that's right. She didn't want to listen. She didn't want to listen. And Martin and Smitty over there, date night. Oh hell. Oh hell no. Child, Jacob, pay attention. Jacob, pay attention. Jacob, pay attention. Jacob, pay attention to what's going on. Jacob said, I know she ain't just hug him like that. Yes, she did. Mm-hmm. And do. Mm-mm. And did. You did go for that lady throat. Right. She is Hurricane Danny Light. No, she's not here to. It's not the state of his marriage. She is. That's exactly why she's here. She's questioning the state of her own heart. Talk to her. Uh oh, what you wearing? Oh. Aw. Aw. Okay, so maybe y'all need to start doing that. Tidarius would have it attitude. Yeah. Ain't on a date. I'm not going over there. No, it's not. His mind is here. Okay, it's date night. That man on date night? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Martin. That's exactly what it was like. Okay? Paint the picture. What are we looking at? Oh, we asking questions. Hmm. Okay, he said Mark. He said Smitty is handsome, sexy, kind, and generous. Oh, oh, then Martin, don't you wish? Oh, you could get him a Pulitzer. Hmm. Oh, yeah. Well, Smitty, is he gonna lose you? Because Martin's like, we doing all the stuff. I'm doing counseling. I'm doing therapy. I'm doing my. I'm doing my own therapy. I'm doing my own therapy. We're gonna do couples counseling. We're doing date nights. We're doing all these things. We're talking about the future. I'm trying to change myself because he saw his VIP clients over there, and he didn't go over there to talk to them. He was like, "No, I'm focused here. It's like date night. Not gonna go over there." Was this what it was like? Okay, yeah, we're gonna change that. But he's like, "What if it's not enough? What if it's not enough? And what if I still end up losing you?" He's scared. Understandable. Now, Evil Genuine got a ping or a message that Andre was headed to Orphe Jeans, and he told Triple H that, and she ends up he leave. He's like, I have to go to a meeting. I have to go to a meeting. Caroline just pinged me. I have to go to this meeting. And now he going down to Orphe Jeans to say something to Andre. And she didn't call Caroline because she like, okay, well, since he can't stay away from work, let me just confirm this meeting. No, there is no meeting. We must get our wires crossed. Now she didn't took off. And it's just like, you're about to head up to Danny's and show your ass. And Evil Genuine is about to head down to Orphe Jeans and to confront Andre, which is what that picture is, and show his ass. Okay, y'all two assed out couples because what is wrong with y'all? Ain't nobody worried about y'all. Ain't nobody focused on y'all. Them people was over there knocking boots and he had to go restock on some sustenance so they could get their energy back up so they could continue to knock boots. Something y'all know nothing about because your husband too focused on his ex-wife to be able to get it up and also too focused on work. But this was explained to you. The second wife gets less. This man is more focused on work and the fact that y'all work together. He feels like you should probably understand that, but you don't because you want your time with him. On top of that, Danny already told you. You claiming that this is a fairy tale and that Evil Genuine is your Prince Charming, but nobody tells you how much of a son of a bitch Prince Charming can turn out to be, and that's exactly what he's turning out to be because he's sitting up here lying to you. And he didn't cheated on you twice. If you count kissing as cheating, I do. Especially kissing, like he kissing on other people. He ain't kissing you. It ain't like you switched your wig up to make him feel like he cheating. He didn't kiss his ex-wife twice in your marriage, and he's too focused on her in your marriage. What you gonna do now, Miss Girl? What you gonna do? And then we have this whole aspect of Donnell Jones is getting more ingratiated and is welcoming Joey into his life more. And he's like, "Let me buy you dinner." And Joey's like, "No, you and your mother have had enough people in y'all faces giving you warm welcomes or wishes of peace, hope, happiness, and health, and all those great things, and so on and so forth. Especially at this time where maybe you want just quiet to quiet out the noise and people not coming up to you and telling how sorry they are that your folks then passed away and things like that. So let's take a rain check on dinner and do it another time." And he's like, "Yeah, I would like that. I would like that." And Vanessa pops up and hugs him. And she's just like, "I'm so thankful that you were here. And thank you so much." And she hugging him all tight. And he hugging her, but he not hugging her as tight as she hugging him. And Jacob had a look on his face like, "And what the y'all got going on?" Jacob was like, "Okay, that side eye is strong." And Jacob, when we gonna get back to the fact that Naomi is pregnant and she don't want to be? We need to get back on that train. What we gonna do with that? Like, I support the girls in anything they want to do. You want to have a baby, you want to have it. You don't want to have a baby, you don't have to have a baby. You don't have a baby and give it up for adoption, you can do that too. Like, what we doing, Naomi? Because what type of time are we on? What type of time are y'all on? But I'm glad that Martin is able to express to Smitty how he feels that maybe them doing all this isn't going to be enough. I do appreciate that. I can't wait to see what this blow up is going to be between the married couples because it's going to be hilarious. And I need somebody to clock Vanessa's tea because why are you hugging on this man? That's not your husband. Okay, you hugging on him like you didn't that man done bumped before. And oh, Nicole. Nicole is talking about how she's been Hurricane Danny Light and how her heart has been closed to love. And it's just like, we're gonna figure it out. But Miss Anita is gonna tell her she needs to go on a date. That's how that's gonna boil down to. We've seen it in the previews. Miss Anita is gonna tell her to get dressed, get ready, go on a date, and have her a good old time. There's so many commercials. There's so many commercials. Commercials, commercials. So many. Child, the local lawyer here, local law firm here, done bought up all the ad space. Oh, girl. Correct. Yes. Well, it's not loveless. It is not a loveless marriage. Correct. Nobody should close off their heart forever. No. Whether it be platonic. Okay, Miss Anita, she was like, I could have had an extraordinary life without that man that I'm waiting up for. But all of the things that come with him, the light, the love, the heat, the passion, all that, girl, I don't want you to lose out on that. Mm. Give him a chance. Give Carlton a chance. Thank you. Danny said it. Miss Anita said it. It does not need. He does not need to be your forever. Yeah, she had her fun. Thank you, Miss Anita. So you got it from two sources. Date. Get dressed up. Go have fun. Carlton is not going to be your forever. We don't know that. But you can still open your heart. You can still go out here and, find love. I'm telling you this now. The streets don't love nobody, baby. And since Miss Anita and Danny have gave you the same, guidance and information, go do what they said. Uh-oh. He is. Mm, real nervous. He got a crush on his husband. Okay. Ah, okay, we're getting to the root of it. Okay, okay. Oh, oh, Smitty, you easy. Okay, y'all gonna work on it. Y'all gonna work on it. You gonna stop treating him like street booty? Ah! He get to come home. He get to live in the bedroom again. We love this from Martin. Basically, Smitty was like, listen, you not going over there talking to Cortez, that is progress. Because where we went wrong was you hiding parts of you and me giving up parts of me. And I'm not doing it no more. And Martin's like, I'm not even going to let you do that. Not that. Nope. Mm-mm, mm-mm. And he was just so scared about what was going to happen. And he was like, listen, I'm not going to stop trying to win you back. And Spinny was like, you can stop trying to win me back. Why? Because you don't want me no more. No, we still got our issues to work on. Okay, we still got to figure all this out. But you can't come home. He's not gonna be sleeping on the couch no more. He's not gonna be treated like street booty no more. We love this for them. Aww. Jacob giving sentiments about Boozy Susie Duck and how, he was so grateful to know him. And Vanessa's talking about you aged me 10 years by drinking a beer. What's not the best idea? Oh, baby, this ain't a real black funeral because people would be out there throwing drinks. Are you gonna get into a car and drive drunk? Ooh, ooh. Uh oh. Yes, trying to get Danny her food, fool. Now, why we gotta go to commercial right then and there? What the hell? Uh-uh. Why we got 20 minutes left of the show? Why we have to go to commercial right then and there? I need to see how this gonna play out. Okay, Donnell is worried about the fact that he over here, you know, drinking a beer, and he's like, after everything that happened, I'm over here tossing back a beer, and what if I end up like, obviously his father? And it's just like, it's one beer. As long as you don't drink and drive, you should be fine. And also, as long as you don't have a wife who's cheating on you with the man who was bullying the hell out of you, who set up your death, you should also be fine. Think you're gonna be okay. And also, as long as you don't have a gambling addiction we don't know about that's gonna spiral into something else when you get your heart broken or when you don't get what you want, and then you quit your job or you quit school because you feel like you can do whatever the hell you want and use God's gift to surgery. You should be fine, LaDonnell Jones. You should. LaDonnell Jones, you should be A-okay. But until then, I guess, we're gonna see what happens. You still gonna feel guilt, and Vanessa's still gonna feel guilt, and you're still gonna be looking for answers, and Vanessa is still going to feel guilty until she finds out that Team Tony Soprano, who is trying to turn her into a Timu Carmela Soprano, took out your daddy. Mm-hmm. Now, Miss Anita has convinced, Nicole that you should get up, go take a shower, wash your ass, get dressed, do your hair, put some makeup on, put some jewelry on, and go on a date. Open your heart. Go have fun. Nobody's saying Carlton is Mr. Right or he's gonna be your forever, but maybe he's Mr. Right now. Maybe he's that man before you meet the next man. Okay? But one more time for the people in the back, baby, the streets don't love nobody. The only thing you gonna get at these people up in the streets is broke dick, somebody trying to give you BV or throw your pH balance off, and then telling you to lower your standards. And I might add, since you are a woman of affluence, they're going to make you feel guilty for having that. Yeah. But I'm glad she was convinced to go on a date with Carlton. She's like, I never thought of him that way. Like, I've always seen him, but I never thought of him that way. And it's just like, that's because you were loyal. You never thought of this person that way before, you were getting a divorce and before your marriage broke down, because you were loyal. When someone's loyal like that, they don't see it for nobody. Ain't no flirting, ain't no looking in the eyes, ain't no lingering too long, ain't no being around nothing. Nathaniel. Andre is getting Danny's food at Orphy Jeans, and he was like, thank you for putting a rush on it. My wife just had to have it. And as he's about to turn around, there's Evil Genuine standing behind him like he the Undertaker, like he the Predator. Talk about, don't you want to stay and talk? Why you in a rush? Guys, his wife want her sustenance before he give her some more sustenance. What is wrong with you? And then obviously, like I told y'all, Smitty is done treating Martin like street booty. He get to come home. He get to live in the house. He's no longer gonna be sleeping on the couch like an uncle that came to visit and y'all don't have room for him. Love that for Martin. I do. Oh, okay, Vanessa. Okay. Your daddy was not an alky. Oh, not she fragile. Oh, oh, she hit the flu. I mean, addict. You're predisposed to addictions. Ah, so he's always had an addictive personality. Mm. Okay, look, Carmela being a good mother. Okay, she said, "You are the best thing me and your father ever made. Everything that went on with him is not going to happen with you and your sister. It's not." But why, little brother, why is he spilling all of Deanna's tea? Talk about she's a mess. Oh, Lord. What she be getting into? It is. He looking for a lot of peace and answers. He's looking for peace and answers and everything else where he probably can't find them until it comes out that Joey had a hand in Boozy Susie Doug's death. But they gonna celebrate. Pour one out for Boozy Susie Doug. He did. I'm pour one out for him. Pour one out for the dead homie. Sure will. Mm. Stop be cussing in front of your mama. Aw. Aw. To Boozy Susie. Oh. Oh, girl. Client meeting. Girl, you can't stop it up in here. Oh, girl, you know low. Indeed. Indeed. She's very spicy. Girl, don't nobody want your man. You can't stomp your ass over here. He ain't even here. That is a good question. He down there harassing your husband. Child, how is he a gigolo? How is he a gold digger? How you look? That damn fool standing right in front of you. Ooh. 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 Then watch me. I love. She was not waiting up for you, Martin. That's right, Andre. Andre said, Watch me. I have that effect on people. Only a fool will let a sexy woman like Danny go, oh, wait, I'm looking at him. And if you talk about gigolos, talk about you, because you were barely surviving, struggling good times when you met her. Mm-hmm. Baby, I love Andre. I love Andre. And I love Danny, because Danny was like, he ain't here. You know that man would not hide. He would get off on this cat fight he set up for the both of us. I warned you about him. So where is he? With Caroline, a woman at an office? Like where? Where? I warned you. Where in the world is Bill Hamilton? And Martin is so happy. He telling Miss Anita, my husband want me back. You gonna tell her you and Martin get back together? Oh hell. Girl! God damn it, Nicole, we just got Martin back in the house. We just got Martin back in the house. We just got Smitty to stop treating him like straight Fontaine. And here you go asking, I mean, it was a good question, but girl, not right now. He riding a high. He like real, and you real, Smitty is real, and you real, you about to bring Smitty from to, and we don't need that. But I love me some Andre and Danny. Okay, I love me some Andre and Danny. Triple H came stomping over there to Danny's house talking about, Bill Hamilton, I know you're here. Get your ass down here. Doing all that hollering and screaming. Y'all need to get a restraining order and tell her to stay off of Danny's property, okay? She crazy. And Danny was like, I thought I would find joy when karma came knocking, but nah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Child, if that man was here, he would be come down here and watch the cat fight he set up. He is not here. He no here. Okay? But I warned you and you didn't listen. So who is it? Is it a woman at the office? Is it somebody at the club? Is it Caroline? That's low. Girl, you would know low. You was all up in the house. You was all up in Danny's bed. You got treated like, well, you was family and still slept with that lady's husband. Stop playing these games. You need to stay the hell away from my husband. You have your own. She is staying away from your husband. She ain't seen him in 2 days. She ain't seen him in 2 days. She ain't been around him in 2 days. She been living her best life with her new man, and your man won't leave her alone. Your man the one kissing on her. Your man the one having people looking to her new husband. Your man the one who sat up there and lied to you and went down to Orphe Jeans to try to harass Andre, and Andre basically said, first of all, I'm not no gigolo. I got my own money. That's one. Two, if we talk about gigolos, you got to be it because you were struggling, surviving good times, okay? You was eating a wish sandwich before you met Danny and got good with the family. Stop playing with me. Okay? And only a damn fool would let somebody hot and sexy like Danny go. And I'm trying to keep my marriage hot and spicy like I these sliders. So I'm going to head out. Okay, deuces. And since you talk about you going to watch me then. Okay, I have that effect on people. People love to watch me. Hey, I love me some Andre. Now, Martin went over there and told Miss Anita, Smitty won't be home. And Nicole's in the house. She used her key. And Smitty was talking about, I told Martin I want him home. And then she's like, well, I'd be ecstatic if that's what you really want. And it's just like, why you always got to be a Debbie Downer? Why you always got to psychoanalyze everybody? Why must you have to bring the mood down? Okay? Ugh. Oh, yeah. Now, y'all saw that I poured one out for Boozy Susie Doug. And Vanessa was just talking, at least try to talk to her son and basically say, we got to remember the good things about, Boozy, Susie, Doug, and know this: you and your sister are the best and greatest things we ever did. She gonna look to him for support. She's going to look for him for support because she needs somebody to crack that back. Mm-hmm. Oh, you were a child. Donnell Jones, your mama lying to you. Not you telling your son you need him to be okay with you and Timu Tony Soprano being friends, but in reality, you telling him them, you need him to be okay with you and that man punching. My God, definitely a revolving door. Mm-hmm. Mm, so empty. Yes. When Martin said you will not treat me like street booty and left, he took a piece of Smitty and left. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good changes. And he does. He's acknowledged what went wrong. He's making good changes, and they are working on it. Equals. No more. I love this. They starting at love and being equals. Oh, yay! She's gonna be less of a Debbie Downer now. No, y'all not. They don't know yet. Mm-hmm. Yay! Let's end this ride. We got 2 minutes left. Lagging. Lagging. Ooh. Ooh. Doing what? It's what David like. Even Virginia, when I came back home, he was like, "Oh, girl, I handle business and everything, and I'm ready to go." And she like, "Get off me! What's wrong with you? The mood has passed because she don't know where you've been. So you about to wreck your marriage while you're trying to wreck Danny's. How pathetic! Laughable, but pathetic. Sad, but pathetic. Might be a joyous occasion for some, but still pathetic." And then we see the opposite. Danny and Andre are sitting there eating food and they're talking about, oh, if only like the editors from like Vogue and Essence could see me now. Barbecue sauce basically dripping from my couture. And Andre makes a joke of models. They're just like us. They'll make a spread of it. And he tells her, you're just so gorgeous. And no, you're a goddess. And she was like, what? You turn my mood upside. You turn my mood back around. He was like, what happened? Oh, I had a visit from, Triple H. She misplaced her husband. And he was like, I could have saved her the trip. He was with me. Show could have. Show could have. And I was like, aw, I liked how this episode ended. Martin and Smitty are back together. He gets to be at home. And Triple H is spinning off her axis. Okay, she gonna lose it. I've got a feeling that Evil Genius might want to watch his back. Because she might try to take you out. Might want to watch your back. But you over here trying to follow Danny and Andre, and you gonna find out something you don't want to find out, that they know about everything that goes on in their marriage. Why? Because they made rules. And if I gotta repeat the rules to you, it's gonna be crazy. But that is it for the day. We will be back here tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. I love you. Tomorrow. We'll be back here tomorrow at 7 a.m. It's 7 o'clock on a dot. I'm in my chair seat. I got with some tea or some coffee. I don't know. We're gonna have to wake up because SmackDown is coming on at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then on Saturday, Crown Jewel is gonna be on at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then on Monday, Raw's gonna be at 7 o'clock in the morning. You see the pattern? You see the pattern, okay? You see me, and then I believe after the holidays, when we get into January, it's going to be all daytime stuff because they are not going to be on at night. With that being said, I love everyone. If you're on YouTube, hit those links in the description box down below and make sure you go register for the contest, and you are voting in the small contest, the medium-sized contest, and the big contest because it's a trickle-up system, not a trickle-down. And what happens on the local level is very important to what's going to happen on the state level and what's going to happen on the federal level. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and share me with your people. And if you're on Twitch, don't forget to follow. And I'll see you later.